What's up YouTube? Stonewall here. As you might be able to tell, I'm in the mountains today. Last night I was in Silver City, just took it easy the rest of the day after that short ride. Pretty much just stayed in the hotel, washed my clothes, went to the convenience store across the street to stock up on food, that kind of thing. Yeah, just kind of took it easy. Coming out of Silver City today, there was a pretty big climb and then a really awesome downhill. It kind of caught me by surprise. I entered the Gila National Forest here, and then all of a sudden there were just pine trees flying by me. It got pretty cold on the descent actually. But yeah, it's just really good to be up in the mountains, out of the desert. It's a crazy thing, just yesterday, last few days have been so hot. Now it's nice and cool today. It smells like the mountain pine air. It's really nice. So off this way, there is a CDT alternate, which the trail follows part of the Continental Divide Trail for a while. But the maps say that it is narrow and challenging and good technical skills are necessary, and I don't think I quite have those yet. So I'm just gonna stick to the main route for now. So today ended up being a pretty hard day actually. I had 3 or 4 pretty good climbs all together. A couple of the dirt ones at the end of the day I had to actually walk the last little bits of them just because I was too tired for them, too worn out, and I'm carrying extra water because I'm a decent stretch here to the next water source. But yeah, it was a fun day. I made it to this campsite. It's pretty cool. Definitely still in the mountains, which is nice. They have some picnic tables here, which I'm sitting at right now, which is nice. It's always nice to sit down in a chair. Had a pretty good dinner tonight. Last night I ordered a pizza, so I ate about half of it, and I put the rest of it in the freezer last night and packed it out today. So when I got to camp at the end of the day today, I had half a pizza to eat, which was awesome. I passed a few of the riders who race the Great Divide. Most of them start up in Canada and ride south, and they do crazy miles. It only takes them like 2 weeks to finish the whole thing. Saw about 4 of them today. Actually, I think I passed the leader coming in to Silver City when I was coming in yesterday. But yeah, those are the first cyclists I've seen. They're going the opposite way and way faster than me anyway, but cool to see some other people out here. So I just rode down that canyon and then back up to this side of it. What's up guys? Man, today was an eventful ride. Started off the morning with a pretty big climb. It's always fun to do that first thing in the morning. After that, had a pretty awesome descent, and then another big climb and a descent, and then 2 more pretty steep climbs, which on those 2 I had to walk a little bit. They were too steep for the gear ratios I got on my bike, and then I was just too tired after 4 of those today. After that, we were coming in and it started raining on me for, I don't know, about a mile or so. Got kind of wet. I was coming into the Beaverhead Ranger Station area in the National Forest here. So once I made it in, I went inside the office to dry off and just hung out for a while. I really thought I might end up calling it for the day there, even though it was only 35 miles. Shooting for 50 or 60 today. But man, I was just tired and worn out, and it looked like the rain was gonna last for a while. Later on though, the clouds kind of parted and looked pretty good, and decided to head on out. Did about another 13 miles, I think. Little bit of rain, just drizzle, and then some super gnarly headwind on one of the hills I was going up. I was in my granny gear, just on level ground, and I just barely being able to go. But I made it here in this little kind of curve through these hills here. A lot of kind of just rolling grass hills through this area right here. Next few days look a lot more manageable, not steep climbs, more gradual ups and downs. So I think I can put some bigger miles in. All right, found this water tank on the side of the road. Let's see if there's anything in it. Nope. Try the bigger one maybe. Bone dry. What's up, guys? So I meant to recap with you last night. It's actually a cool spot right where I camped. There's an old church school building that was kind of falling apart, but the ants were crazy. You couldn't stop moving her. They would just used to be covered in ants. So by the time I set up my tent and made dinner, I just wanted to get in my tent and stay in there. So didn't film any last night, but yesterday was a pretty good day. Had really gradual climb and descend in the morning, great roads, just went really fast on those. And then the route went through this canyon, weaved in through there, which was really fun. So the first half of the day was great, and then there was this middle section that was kind of sucky. This area called the Plains of San Agustin, just this huge open area, and the route kind of skirts around it. And it wasn't too hot, but there was a huge headwind, and the road there was just washboarded out like crazy, just like, and I don't have any suspension on my bike, so man, my arms got more workout than my legs yesterday, I felt like. There was a water cache there from some trail angels, which is pretty nice. And then after that, in the afternoon, there was a big climb. Started off pretty rocky, hard to ride again. Eventually got better. Big climb up to the top. There was a really good campground up there, which I thought about staying at, but I didn't want to put in all that effort and not get rewarded. So I went ahead and descended down that, which was a lot of fun. And then I camped in that one spot I told you. But all in all, a good day. Did about 63 miles. It's my longest yet. So legs are starting to get there. What's up, guys? Finally made it to Pie Town. Looking forward to getting some pie at the Pie Town Cafe here. And what do you know? They're closed today. So that's kind of a bummer. At least the first 20-mile stretch this morning was pretty good roads. I was able to fly pretty fast on those. I guess I'll just hang out here a little bit and then keep heading on to Grants because there's not much else here. So I just looked on Google Maps, and apparently there are 2 more pie places in town here, so I'm gonna ride up the hill a little bit and check out one of those. What's up, guys? Made it to that other diner that was thankfully open, and funny thing, I actually filled up on biscuits and gravy, but I did get a pie to go. So I'm gonna eat that in a little bit. Alright, guys, set up camp in Malpais. Malpais. not sure how to say it, translates to the Badlands. And it's because there's not much out here. This whole area, I guess, was old volcanic area, so a lot of lava rock everywhere and not too many trees. Managed to find one of the few trees out here and pitch my tent like right behind it, so I'm just in the shade and it's blocking all the wind. So with that, it's actually pretty nice. It's not too hot. Pretty good day today. The beginning part of the day was awesome. Made it to Pie Town. I was briefly bummed because I thought I missed out on pie, but it turned out there were 2 more places to get pie, so got a full pie and packed it out. Ate half of it and then ate the other half just recently for dinner here. I think that'll probably do it for me. That pie filled me up. This is the stretch where when it rains, the road turns to like peanut butter and it's just impassable, so I made sure to check the weather in Pie Town, and it didn't look like there was going to be any rain for a few days here, so should be good on that. It's also a really dry stretch, so I packed a lot of water for this stretch to make sure I'll have enough. But yeah, then on to Grants tomorrow, where I'm going to be staying in a hotel.
Man, that was a great descent.
What's up, guys? Made it to Grants, and I am officially done with section 6 of the Great Divide Route. I'm not gonna throw that away. These are really nice maps. Yeah, today ended up being my favorite day by far. Such a good day. Woke up, it was nice and cool in the morning. The roads, thankfully since it didn't rain, were nice and dry. Really good dirt roads. Kind of just gradual climb up through a bunch of juniper and pine trees as we went around the Malpais National Monument. Once we got to the top of the climb, pretty good descent, and then we hit the Zuni Canyon, which was this just awesome canyon, rock cliffs on either side, snaked through that. I was just flying. It was so much fun. Such a good ride. Awesome day. All right, thanks guys. Catch you next video. I guess that's it.